So Robert, what does Godspel mean to you?
What does Godspel mean to me? Well, next to God, I can't say it means everything. I'm really passionate about this band and about just doing the best we can and trying to get somewhere with it.
What's the process that you all take when writing a song?
Well, lately it's been me and him, the dynamic duo over here, me and Mario. He writes the riffs and I write the lyrics.
What sort of lyrics do y'all write about?
Anybody else can answer?
Most of our lyrics center around God, around our beliefs, but mostly we try to keep it to our personal experiences and how it can relate to everyday life.
We feel we can connect better with people if we show them that we're real and what we sing about, what we've really gone through. That way we can connect with the audience. We're not really about shoving God into people's faces. We're just basically saying, look, this is what I've gone through, and it was God that got me through it. You know, and basically they take it from there.
How would you explain Godspel to someone who's never heard of it?
Godspel is basically just what it says, spreading the gospel. The band is four regular people getting together to do as the title says, to spread the gospel throughout the nation and the world.
Anyone want to answer?
I would explain Godspel to people as just a metal band first and foremost, just because I don't want people to get stuck on the stigma that we're the Christian rock band, because when you do that, they shut doors on you left and right. We just want to say we're a metal band, but with a positive message, and that's what's important to us.
Do you think your music would appeal to non-Christian fans and artists?
Yeah, answer.
Yes.
It already has. We've been playing a lot of secular places actually. Every now and then we'll play like churches or Christian venues, but it's mostly been bars and restaurants that we play at.
Yeah.
We get good feedback.
What are some goals that you plan to achieve with Godspel?
Well, first is to release an album, which we're in the middle of doing right now. And once that album's released, we just want to get a press kit out to whoever will listen. But our main goal is just to make this thing a full-time gig where this is what's paying the bills, and dare I say, maybe one day even a world tour.
What places have you played at already?
Mostly in San Antonio.
Yeah, we've been hitting San Antonio pretty hard. We played at Boss Bar, White Rabbit, Jack's Patio, Reptiles, and then yeah, Reptiles is cool. Yeah, that's where the music's popular at.
All right, I'm gonna go by everyone here and ask each one, what are your individual influences?
Man, mine are a lot.
Musical influences.
Mine are a lot. I like a lot of different bands. One of my most favorite bands was Striper growing up, and that's kind of what got me into heavy metal. So it was Striper, and then of course it was all the 80s bands, from Judas Priest to Iron Maiden to even some of the ones that our interviewer didn't like, like Motley Crue and Poison and things like that. So and of course old school Metallica, Megadeth. Old school Metallica. I want to emphasize that, the old school Metallica. That's just a few of them.
Mario,
your influences?
My influences, same thing. The old school Metallica, Megadeth, Anthrax, Slayer, all the heavy stuff. Real heavy.
The funny part is mine's mainly just a whole array. I'm not even a metal drummer, which is the funny part. But I go from Metallica as well, Alice in Chains. You got Dave Matthews. They're gonna hit me for that. I'm sure they're gonna beat me up. But from 311, so it's a broad range. My musical process just kind of spans the whole horizon.
You can edit that, right?
Yeah, you can edit.
I'm actually the same. My tastes in music are very eclectic. I like the old school thrash metal, but I'm a big fan of the 90s kind of, I guess darker hardcore type metal. I like old school Metallica. I love Alice in Chains. I love. I'm also classically trained. I spent most of my life, learning classical and jazz type music. I love that stuff. I really do. So I can't even name, all the bands I'm influenced by.
Has there been any other conflicts with Christian groups that disapprove of your sort of music?
Little bit, not too much. It's mostly been on MySpace. You get some that get all holier than thou and that we shouldn't be in bars and stuff like that. And honestly, to those people, I'm just like, whatever. I don't even waste my time with them because they're totally missing what the true meaning of ministry is. We're supposed to, be like Christ, and He was amongst the sinners and things like that. And so for them to even get up on their high horse and start trying to judge us, I just don't even waste my time with it. Huh?
Gabriel's been attacked.
Oh yeah, Gabriel's been attacked like that a lot. Yeah, that's true.
What have they told you specifically?
Just mainly, bars are not places.
The music itself, too.
Well, the music itself as well is just if God's music is just what you hear in church. Where we should be is in church. If we're going to minister, we should be at the church. But you're just basically sticking with your own kind, which is completely against what Jesus did.
You're preaching to the choir.
Yeah.
Jesus never really, the way I see it, Jesus never spent his time in church, only just to meditate, worship, get himself back, spiritually, and then he left the church to do his job. Music-wise, the funny part is, music is so many different genres. If I were to go to Jamaica, hear their music, it's Caribbean music, but that's their culture. Music is a culture, it's not so much just different things. So if I went to go play Jamaica and play their Jamaican music, would I still get persecuted for playing their culture? So that's just a lot of different things to look into. And,
You say I talk a lot.
yeah. I tend to talk too.
Yeah. So just, like I said, we don't really waste our time with it. The interesting thing is we get more support, I guess, and applause from those that aren't Christian. And then they find out we're Christian, it freaks them out. So, I like it like that, personally. We're doing the job that so-called Christians should be doing. So.
Okay, Godspel, do you have any closing statements to your fans?
Listen to us on MySpace, and when our CD comes out, buy it.
That's what he said.
All right, thank you very much for the interview, guys.
Thanks.
May the force be with you.